So why don't you kickstart this debate, Yashwant, by giving our viewers a sense of where you think, from the data that you're picking up from Karnataka, the battle for Karnataka stands just about a few days before the end of this year.
Well, the starting block, Rahul, it seems like that anti-incumbency has set in. Definitely, BJP has a tough job at its hands. How much and till what extent, the opposition parties are going to make benefit or make use of it, that remains to be seen. However, having said that, the problem of the opposition is not just the different fractions that oppositions are hiding for. JDS is still in a limbo. They need to kickstart their campaign. They are at this point of time actually way below their own normal self.
No, so why is that?
So.
Why is it that the Janata Dal Secular at this moment? Because remember, especially in the old Mysuru belt, the Janata Dal Secular has been quite strong. In 2014, it had about 11% of the overall vote share, 20% of the overall vote share in 2004. So it's a party that's been pretty strong. In 2018, it had about 18.3% of the total votes cast in the assembly, 37 seats. Where is the JDS right now? And if the JDS is crashing, which is an important factor in this election, where is that vote going, Yashwant?
Well, we have to see if it is a run-up to the poll, they are completely crashed out, or they somehow manage to make a comeback with their solid Vokalika vote base. I guess, Rahul, that they haven't been able to come out of the thrashing that they received in 2019 Lok Sabha elections, and their base has gone down. But remember, it is a very old regional party. It is not a pan-Karnataka party, if I may say so. It is largely concentrated in the Vokalika belt of the southern Mysuru Karnataka region, and that is where they would like to make a comeback. However, they may or may not ally with either of the two major parties. That would be a different thing and different angle to consider for sure. As far as Congress is considered, Rahul, I believe that their problem is even bigger than the BJP. And when I say so, it's largely because of the fact that, Congress has given the entire charge to DK Shivakumar, but and he is a very fierce fighter on the ground, no doubt about that. But in the public perception, it is Siddaramaiah who is way more popular even in comparison to DK Shivakumar. So I think Congress has a problem of picking up a person who knows who is good in probably a Chanakya Niti, but who doesn't carry a kind of a mass base the way Siddaramaiah carries. So Siddaramaiah is their popular face, but if the Congress doesn't really go all out with their leadership projection of Siddaramaiah, then also they have a problem.
Okay.
So it's not
Dr.
that
Sandeep Shastri,
only BJP has a problem.
so it's a problem on both sides. It's a problem on all three sides. In what in some parts of the state is a triangular fight, in other parts a bipolar fight. You're in Bengaluru. You give us your best sense of which way the political winds are blowing in this moment.
I would take off from where Yashwant ji said. Yes, there are visible signs of anti-incumbency. And let's remember, for the last 37 years, Karnataka has had a revolving door policy. A ruling party has never come back with a majority, and BJP has to make that extra effort to be able to stem that. And as Yashwant says, if there is an anti-incumbency sentiment now, that is a huge challenge they will face. My own reading of the situation, Janata Dal seems to be at a distant third and not even a near third, and the competition is essentially between the BJP and the Congress. The Congress on the ground, yes, there is Shivakumar and there is Siddaramaiah, and now you have the fact of the Congress president also hailing from Karnataka. And I think where it will make a difference is when the ticket distribution actually happens. That's where the scramble will start, because at least Siddaramaiah and Shivakumar would want their supporters to be in larger numbers. And as party president, how does Mr. Kharge play his role? That, I think, is going to be a critical factor for the Congress, and the unity of the Congress will depend on how those issues are managed. Rahul, my final point, I think the BJP also faces the challenge at the state level of the disunity in the party. It's not like the BJP unit of other states. And it is a big question as to how much the central leadership can help stave anti-incumbency. Is anti-incumbency going to be so visible that however much may be the support for the central leadership, does it still come in the way of this of the support for the BJP?
Let me try and get Veera Raghav to answer some of these questions.
I think these are the factors I will look out for.